I need a cha-cha beat.
Greetings, nerds. It's your boy Negroku. We're going to do something a little different today. What we're going to do is we're going to play a game, and I'm going to tell a story while I'm playing the game. The story that I'm going to tell is, it's the truth. It's a real story. It's what happened to me when I was a lot younger. I was actually just graduating high school. And it's a funny story about a girl that I met at a show that I went to. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because someone had said, "Hey, man, it's a pretty fun story. Why don't you cover it on your YouTube channel?" I was like, why not? I don't see there being a problem with it. So I'm going to do it while I'm playing a game. And in the process of playing the game, I'll tell a story, and you can see my character that I'm playing on The Division. The homie, Tony Ocean. I actually like this game. I've been playing it a lot lately. It's, all right. Well, anyway, I don't know what that was all about. I guess my neighbor was testing out his horn or something. Okay, we'll try it again. Or anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys my character Tony Ocean on the Division. I love this game. I've been playing this. I've been playing this too much actually. My Street Fighter has been lacking because of it. No excuses. I know I need to step that up. But while I'm actually showing you this character, I'll show you one of my favorite gun as of right now. Even though I hate this gun, it's the Vector. I think it's hideous. I think it's dumb looking. But I mean, damn it, it's the best gun I've played with. Pause on this game yet, and I'm just gonna do this. But anyway, the story I'm gonna tell you guys about. Oh wait, gotta listen to Faye Lau talk to me.
She's the one who organized the escape to Manhattan.
They're holding 3 of my people there. If you could
All right.
get them out before blowing the lid off, I'd be grateful.
All right, get them out first.
This plot.
Going in on your heels.
It's actually really good plot if you you know listen to it and whatnot. But I've played this level, I've played the stage, I've played it so many times. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you about young Anthony, the young Negroku. Just graduated high school, going to one of my first shows that my that I was invited to by a group of friends, and you know it's to give you guys a little bit of backstory on my childhood. Is I led a pretty sheltered life growing up. Both my parents were heavy into the church. Nothing wrong with that. They were very protective. I really wasn't allowed to do a lot of things that normal kids that were in my age range who were allowed to do. Like I didn't go to parties, I didn't drink, I didn't do any of those things. I mean, I was a pretty damn good kid. Still am a good kid, Mom and Dad. Rest in peace, Mom. I see you, Dad. I still am a good kid as an adult who still plays games, but that's neither here or there. Anyway, so I was invited to go to. This is gonna be funny. I was invited to go to a Marilyn Manson show. It was in New Orleans. I was in my late teens, and I mean, I already had it. Like I was in love with Marilyn Manson's music at the time. I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that it was that simple childhood rebellion, you know, that type of thing that we all went through. If you didn't, I mean, then you probably weren't that much of a human. No, I'm joking. If you didn't go through any type of rebellious stages, you know, that means you were just probably a better kid than I was. And for me, rebellion wasn't anything like crazy. I wasn't like going out there like, you know, breaking into cars and breaking into houses, doing other dumb things. For me, rebellion was like, I'm gonna wear all black today, or I'm gonna freaking listen to some punk music while my parents are home, and I'm just gonna cut it really low, but they're not gonna hear me. But it's still anarchy. Anyway, so I got invited to this Marilyn Manson show, and I'm like super hyped because I was already like this music. I had a thing for goth girls. I mean, who didn't? You know. And I wanted to meet some new friends anyway, you know. And this was like one of the first times I'd ever gone to New Orleans, like without my parents. So it was like super sick, you know. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be the best time ever. We're gonna see one of my favorite musicians, bands, and I'm gonna meet new people, meet people who are gonna be like me at the time, you know, a rebel. And so we went, and I had a great time, man. I got to see so many bands, see so many things I never thought I would see in my lifetime, you know, growing up. Additional hostiles. Oh no, oh no. Nah, dude, this is actually the setting on this game is hard right now. But my character is like I'm like the max level right now. I'm not the max level in Dark Zone, but the max level like in the basic character. Which means like a hard mission is actually very simple. I should die like immediately after talking all that nonsense. Anyway, so the show, we get there. I'm like, dude, this is so crazy. Like, I've never seen this many people in one situation. If it, you know, unless it was a church or something. And this was like, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm seeing all these people, seeing all these things, talking to people. At the time, this is the early 2000s. There wasn't many black people who went to these shows. So, like, a lot of people were taking their time to go out of their way to talk to me because they're like, whoa, what the hell? A black guy at a freaking Marilyn Manson show. And, like, you know, you kind of feel kind of cool because all these really neat people that you never thought you would talk to are come and talk to you. So, I'm talking to all these people. You know, they're telling me, you know, what they're doing there, what I'm doing there. And I'm explaining to them, like, you know, how I got into Marilyn Manson and all these other bands that are playing and whatnot. So, it was a cool little deal. You know, I felt cooler than I probably actually was. Nothing wrong with that. I think Failouts was to talk to me, if I recall correctly. No? Perhaps.
Agent,
There we go.
being held on the roof. You need to clear it out.
Let's clear this roof out. Hey guys. But anyway, as the show's going down, I'm this girl, she just keeps like looking at me and whatnot. I mean, this girl was gorgeous, at least to me. At the time, I had this thing for Winona Ryder. Let me explain. She was gorgeous. She is gorgeous. I don't even know why I'm even explaining this to you. But she was like my modern day crush at the time. Oh shit! What the? Where did you go? Where did you go? No, you don't have anything. Anyway, the reason why I had this big crush on Winona Ryder is because, believe it or not, my parents, and I know this is gonna be a stretch, but it makes sense to me at least. Growing up, I was only like I wasn't really allowed to watch the same television shows that many people were. Mainly because my parents wanted to, like, you know, safeguard me from all the crazy stuff that was on TV those days. So, like, I didn't watch The Simpsons. I didn't watch Married with Children. I didn't watch any of those shows that, like, all my friends were watching at the time. Instead, I watched a lot of black and white TV. I watched a lot of Nick at Night. I don't even know if that's still a thing on Nickelodeon, but it was after a certain, you know, hour on Nickelodeon, they started showing a lot of oldies. Actually, I think it still is a thing, but they play shows that came out when I was alive on it now, and that makes me feel incredibly old and bad. Not really. But yeah, no, so I grew up like on like Dick Van Dyke. Pause for that, I'm thinking. Mary Tyler Moore, Lucy, The Lucy Show, The Lucy Desi Comedy Hour, a lot of older shows. Well, with that came a lot of older movies that I watched, and I got into a bunch of like Audrey Hepburn movies. And, like, she was, like, the girl. Like, I was like, good grief, she's so gorgeous. I was like, man. I was like, who wouldn't want a girl like Audrey Hepburn? She's amazing. Well, anyway, obviously, at that time, she had already passed. Or at least around that time, she had already passed. So, like, I really, I was like, wait, does that not... That looks like Jennifer Lawrence almost. Anyway. So, I, formed this crush on a person who no longer existed, which is kind of weird, but I still have it. Audrey Hepburn's freaking amazing. And a lot of ladies who try to base their style off of hers, good job. Looks good on you. Anyway, so I saw this girl. She kind of looked like a mix between Audrey Hepburn and Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder was like my modern day crush because she really did look like, to me at least at the time, she looked like Audrey. So this girl, she comes up to me and I'm just like, whoa. It's like, I can't believe it. This girl's talking to me. And like at the time, the young Negroku he's never got girls, like, ever. Like, only thing I was concerned with was playing Dungeons and Dragons and skateboarding. Like, you know, I mean, I wanted to talk to girls and all, but like, they just really weren't interested. And if they were interested, I didn't know because I was too busy playing Dungeons and Dragons or skateboarding. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It kept me out of trouble. Had a lot of fun with my friends, yada yada yada. This girl comes up to me, she's dancing on me, like she's talking to me, and I'm just, this is new to me. Like, this did not happen to the young Negroku in high school. So I'm just like, whoa, this is so awesome. By the end of the show, you know, we started getting closer, started talking a little bit more. You know, we're doing a hangout thing, the thing that kids do. And, well, the show's over. And, okay, wait, the screen goes black. Anyway, the show's over, and we just start, you know, like, hey man, I really like to talk to you later. Maybe we can hang out another day. And she was like telling me, she was from New Orleans. She's like, maybe I will come out to Lafayette and we can hang out, and it's gonna be awesome. And I'm just like, okay, so this gorgeous girl wants to talk to me like after the show and hang out and stuff. Like, I'm 100% okay with this. There's nothing wrong with this. Like, my friends at the time were all like, yo, you should keep, you know, talking to her or whatever, call her, whatever. And like, we're like, yes, let's do this. So we go on, and you know, there was no like kissing or anything. Like, it wasn't that cool, but I mean, I'm glad probably by the end of the story, you understand probably why it was better that nothing like that did happen. So show's over, we're getting our stuff together. You know, it's I forgot the venue that we were at, but it was a bigger venue. And if you know anything about New Orleans, leaving anywhere in New Orleans is a pain because there's always going to be traffic, blah, blah, blah. Okay, please, guy, stop. Anyway, so, oh, there's another person over here. There he is. Oh, there's more than one. Okay, pardon me for a second as I dispose of these fools. Well, actually, I can still talk while I'm doing this. Like most kids, you don't usually carry pens, paper, and whatnot when you go to shows. It really doesn't make much sense. And I'm like scrambling. I'm in a mad scramble because I'm trying to get this girl's phone number. At this time, kids, not everyone had cell phones. And like recording people's phone numbers really wasn't something that you just did. Like, I at the time had a pager, you know. So hold on, more story.
Strike squads are moving in. They'll breach the main hall on your signal.
Yes, we're almost through. Support the JTF soldiers. Anyway, so no one really had like anything to write down with, right? Not a big deal for her. And if you want to know why it wasn't a big deal for her, it's because as I'm scrambling around asking people for a pen and paper, she stops me, looks me directly in my eyes, pulls out a needle from her purse. It was like a sewing needle. She had a bunch of patches and stuff in her purse. So, I mean, I'm assuming at the time, like, that's, she either ironed them on or she sewed them on. Oh, wait, it's a big part. Hold on. It's just some plot. Actually, let's just get her to stop talking. Next shot. Anyway, so we're talking, and let me go back to the part where she goes to her purse and she pulls out this freaking sewing needle, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not understanding what she's gonna do with this. Well, she pricks her finger, and I'm like, oh, okay. And she found a sheet of paper. And what she did with that, after she pricked her finger, she wrote her entire name and number, including area code, because I wasn't from that area, in blood on that sheet of paper. And then she gave it to me. And a lot of people have been asking me, hey, did you call this girl afterwards? You guys don't know how single I was at the time. And you know damn well I called her. She was cute. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't I? Like, at the time, I never even had a girlfriend before, so I was all like, hell yeah, I'm calling her. And and see, a lot of my friends were like making fun of me. My friends at the time were like, hell yeah, call her, dude, she's hot, you should do it. And, yeah, I called her. It didn't really work out. I mean, at long distance, really young. This is really before people were using the internet like the way we use it now. So like, there's no Facebooks or anything like that to keep up with a person, and like there was no way in hell my parents were gonna let me go hang out with this girl who just gave me her phone number written in her blood. And it sucked is that she actually, I mean, from the times that we talked on the phone, it seemed as if she wanted to pursue something, but realistically, looking back as an adult, more than likely, it may have been a bad idea. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a story I've been, I didn't even think about it as funny, really. It was just a part of my life that happened. And I made a Facebook post about it, and people were like, dude, that's some funny shit. And I'm like, I never even realized it. But let's talk about the game now. Just told you guys a goofy story about my life. Let me tell you about this game. I am using the Vector. This is the DPS it puts out. This is my health. I really have terrible skill power at this thing here. Oh, look, I'm getting shot. Okay, let's get back to the game. Like, I built this character because I wanted to make, like, a full DPS character, and then, like, I kind of just started building him however, for, like, whatever stage I was doing, or whoever I was playing with. Look at this person.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Game's cursed now. Stop. I mean, that wasn't even a thing. Remember, kids, once you make it to level 30, hard missions are super simple. Gonna drop in on this guy eventually. Say, lucky. But anyway, back to the character. Yes, I'm doing this in the middle of battle. It doesn't matter. The cool thing about this gun is that it came with these talents that, for some reason, I lucked out and all my talents lined up with what the gun does. One is increased stability. One is increased damage when closer than 10 meters to a target. And the other one, I believe, is down standard. It comes in no matter what. It's killing a target regenerates 13% of health over 5 seconds. That pays off over time. It's very, very useful when it's like clutch. Okay, there's 3 guys left. Let's go ahead and kill these fools. Get this mission over, and we'll have the story time come to an end. Man, why are you shooting that thing up there, guy? What are you doing? Pay attention, JTF.
I'm impressed, Agent. Tricky assignment, but you did what had to be done.
Yeah. You broke their spine, kid. With the leader dead, the rest are gonna scatter.
Yeah, don't shoot these.
Yes, but at least now we can get these JTF folks back.
Anyway, it was great talking to you guys. I know this is kind of like thrown together, but I just decided to talk about it and show off my character for the Division. Whoa, look at them legs. What's going on, game? Looks like some Taylor Swift action. Merits. Anyway, stay tuned for some more videos. We've got actually a lot of Street Fighter stuff recorded. I'm gonna throw some of that out there. I just decided to put this together because I've been playing this a lot more than I've been playing Street Fighter, which is not necessarily a good thing. It's just this game is fun. We'll probably have some more videos of. I know the Young Flats is playing this. Evangel Day, Laganza is playing this. These are all people that I play games with, and we'll probably have some videos out, some funny videos or something about this game. I'll catch you guys later. Remember, keep having fun, keep doing your thing. Have a nice day. Peace.